Hi all, Mary Satori here again, and I wanted to tell you how it went with my cleanse. The first cleanse went really well. Second, not so well. Let me give you the backstory to it. I lost my job a few months ago. Actually, I was laid off and I've been drawing unemployment. And they had said that I needed to reestablish or re-up or something. I'm not sure what it's called. But anyway, I had to go in to be verified that I'm still not employed. So I usually get my unemployment check deposited every Wednesday, which is really nice. And I have, auto payment on electricity, different things like that that come out automatically that I don't have to worry about it, which is also very nice. Anyway, I get a call from the doctor's office and they said that only part of my doctor's visit was accepted for payment. And I was, whoa, what happened? So I went and checked online, and sure enough, I was overdrawn in my account. So I went and checked on unemployment, and sure enough, no check had been sent out at all. So my appointment, that was on Wednesday, and my appointment to be reestablished, you have to attend like this 3-hour seminar, was for Thursday. So I go on Thursday, and there's like a group of us, and come to find out, Nashville hijacks your check to make sure that you come in, and then it's delayed. So you get paid. I'll get paid next week, but that doesn't help for the 80 some dollars I'm, overdrawn this week because of having payments hit and then paid, and I'm glad that they were paid, but now I've got all these, fees, and it's crazy. But there was this one lady in there. She was a strong Southern black woman. And she was letting the guy know how she felt, and she was not pleased. And we all just sat there very mute, and she didn't. She took the bulls, and all he could say was, "I'm just the messenger. I don't make the decisions in Nashville." But there was no warning. There wasn't even a letter that said, this is going to be happening. Nothing. It was just a letter saying you need to show up for this appointment, but nothing saying that you won't get a payment or anything like this. In case you guys are wondering who this furry monster is, this is Weston. He has to be everywhere I am. Don't lick your nose like that. Say hi. He has to be everywhere I am. So I make this pad on my counter. See there's this little pad, and I put it on the counter, and if I'm doing something here on the counter, he's supposed to stay on the pad. But I guess he doesn't understand why I'm talking, and so he wanted to find out what it was about. I don't know. So stay, sit. Anyway, all right. So it was going. Now he wants to play. All right, but come on now. They don't have time. We don't have time for this. Weston, listen. I'll put you down. Okay. Let's just put him down and see if that works. Anyway, all right. So everything was going well. I was on the cleanse, doing really well, and then Wednesday hits, and I'm getting ready to go. And I was expecting to buy more produce, but obviously I not only didn't have any money, I had a negative balance, so I couldn't get anything else, and I had absolutely nothing in the house. In fact, I was out of everything. Toilet paper, dog food, food, period. I had, I think, on Wednesday morning, actually no, I had nothing on Wednesday morning. On Tuesday, I was already running out, and I made it through Tuesday night, and Wednesday morning, there was nothing. And so I looked, and I found some change, and I think like $1 something worth of change. So I went to the grocery store, and I had to make this kind of calculated decision about what I was going to eat, because I didn't know when I would be able to, I didn't know what was going on at that point, so I didn't know if there was a delay in the money and I would get it on Thursday. I didn't know what. I was just hoping that would be the case. But so anyway, I ended up getting rice and a can of soup, I think. I had to figure out, I couldn't even afford, like, it was pretty sad. It was pretty sad. I had to get a bag of rice, and I think I got a can of soup. That's what I got, but it's pretty sad, huh? Anyway, so, and I hated getting the rice. I hated to, but I had to think of what I could get that was inexpensive, that maybe I could roll over into the next day if I had to. So that's exactly what I did, actually. So I ate that, and I, cooked up the rice, and saved it for the next day. And I ended up, like, with the rice, I just put all this soy sauce on it, and not soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, and a bunch of seasoning, like, so trying to make it have something, I don't know. And but this is going to be the neat thing. It is going to be a blessing, but so then Thursday came. Was it Thursday? Yes, that's right. Thursday came, and I went to the appointment, and that's when I found out that it was actually going to be hijacked, and there was no going to be getting it this week at all. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because there's no food, there's nothing. And and I didn't want to ask anybody, but I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I came home, and my friends took me, because also through the unemployment, just before I lost my job, my other car had, I lost my other car, and I had to get a new car, and the new car I got, the payments were like, I don't know, close to 500. Well, it was $400 and some a month. I round way up. 400 and some a month. And I don't know how much the insurance was. I don't remember. 165 a month, something like that. So when I lost my job, I had just gotten that car. And I lost my job. And so it was counted as a luxury item, because there is no way that I could afford to keep making those payments. So I lost my car, which was perfectly all right. During the summer, I had a bicycle. I know that sounds, but I counted it as a real blessing. Trust me, I did, and the bicycle wasn't even mine. It was left by somebody else that used to live here, that was a friend of mine. So it was like, I counted that as like this huge blessing, because I don't live that far from grocery stores and post office, library, everything. So I was like, this is awesome. I've got a bicycle. What else do I need? Of course, now it's starting to get, close to winter, and so I need to do something. But for right now, the bicycle still works, so it's okay. But where was I going with that? All right. So my neighbor, friend of mine, she had just lost her job too, by the way. It was interesting. But anyway, she has a boyfriend that has a car, because she lost her car too. But hers wasn't due to payments. Hers was, the car broke down, I think, just after she lost her job, which was really sad. But anyway, but she has a boyfriend who has a nice car, and he has a motorcycle, so he can take the motorcycle while she takes the car. But anyway,